Hey, welcome to another episode of Network Marketing Success Tips, guys. Tonight's episode, 95% of network marketers fail. Alright guys, Jonathan Stringer here, bringing you this next episode, and I really just want to dive into that question. Have you ever heard that, or not really a question, that statement. Have you ever heard that statement before? Have you ever really, maybe you're going through, maybe you are a network marketer, you're out there pitching your business, you're out there talking to people, trying to build your business, doing the home meetings, doing the lead calling, doing the face-to-face coffee shop meetings, the conference calls, whatever it is. Are you ever out there doing it and then somebody says that to you, say, hey, I've heard that 95% of all network marketers fail. Maybe you're on the other side. Maybe you've thought about getting into network marketing, or you hate network marketing because of things that you heard, and you're sitting there and you're like, why would anybody do network marketing? Because 95% of all network marketers fail. And it's a huge, huge question, guys. And as you can see from the video, what I want to tackle tonight, it says myth or fact. All right, and that's kind of like the I don't even have an example, but it's kind of like the tug of war battle, really, that goes on between proponents for network marketing and those the opponents, those who choose to go against it. And it's such a huge stir up. It's something that just causes a lot of controversy, that causes a lot of conflict between people. Right, and I want to ask something. For those of you who are coming here, and whether you're on either side, maybe you're a network marketer and you're waiting to hear somebody, because I'm a huge network marketer, guys. All right, and maybe you're sitting here, you're like, oh, I know Jonathan likes network marketing. I know he's always telling people how to be successful at it. I mean, this is an episode of Network Marketing Success Tips, so Jonathan's going to come out and he's going to say it's false. It's totally false. And maybe somebody on the other side, they're sitting there like, well, I don't know. I've heard Jonathan say some pretty, he's pretty bold about his statements. Maybe he's going to say it's true. I want to ask a better question. Why does it matter? Why are we concerning ourselves with whether or not X number percentage of network marketers fail? Right? I want to be like pretty straightforward about this. Generally speaking, I'd say in probably 9 out of 10 cases, almost every single time, when somebody is bringing that statistic up, they're talking about it in a way of conflict, in a way of being negative or trying to prove somebody right or wrong. Generally trying to prove somebody wrong. And I want to, why are we even talking about that? Okay, if you love network marketing, okay, and you go to dinner, you're going to sit down with Aunt Sally across the table, you're going to start talking about network marketing with Aunt Sally. She's going to say, well, I heard 95% of network marketers failed. And it doesn't matter what you say. You can bring out the success book from your company. You can say, well, this person made $1 million, this person made 6 figures, this person made multiple 6 figures, here's another 7-figure earner, this guy makes 7 figures, and he could make 7 figures in a day. Okay, it wouldn't matter. Aunt Sally's going to pull out her charts and her reports, and she's going to say, well, this is why all these people fail, and this is why it's so bad, and blah, blah, blah. And all it is just bickering, going back and forth and back and forth. And you don't ever get anywhere. You finish that 3-hour awkward family dinner with you and Aunt Sally being down each other's throats, being upset with each other, and by the time it's done, everybody's like, well, I feel kind of icky about the network marketing thing, but I also feel icky about how, people are opposed to it. And nobody wins. It's not a good thing for either group. So I think both sides need to stop with the bickering and the fighting, and we need to stop. We need to leave behind this question of, do 95% of network marketers fail? And I want to address something bigger, something more important, the real issue, the way that I see it. And the real issue, regardless of what side you're standing on, is the fact that enough people have failed that this is even a potentially made up statistic, that this is even potentially held as true. Yeah, I'm sorry, if you're a network marketer and you're trying to prove how it's false, like, stop with that. The problem isn't in the statistic. The problem is in the reputation that we have as an industry, and that's what we need to try to change. That's what we're supposed to be working on, not proving ourselves right or wrong. But when you prove yourself right or wrong, when you argue with somebody, there's no winner. Both sides lose. Both sides lose respect. Both sides lose rapport. And both sides never open their minds to see the other's viewpoint. So I want us to address the fact that if there is enough failures that this statistic can even be perpetuated. Okay? Whether it's myth or fact. We're not even getting into that tonight. I know that's the title of the video, but that is not what this whole video is actually going to be about. That is something, because it's the big question and everybody wants to know it. And this is how I think we should be treating it. Just forgetting that question. It doesn't matter if it's myth or fact, if it's fiction or real. It doesn't matter. What we need to be doing is changing the reputation. And that's something that I think both sides, whether you agree with network marketing or not, you should be excited about the fact that we're trying to change that. We're trying to bring this industry a better reputation, a better name, and a better success rate in general. I don't care if I only raise the success rate of network marketing 1%. I've done something to help. I don't care if I've only raised it 0.01%. I've done something to help hundreds, potentially thousands of people. All right, guys? And so there's two main reasons that people fail, okay? The reason people fail, two reasons. Number one is lack of action. And number two is lack of knowledge and skills. The two reasons. It boils down to that. Barring you pick a great company. That kind of comes up to information and skills, though. You need information, you need skills in order to make good decisions. All right? That is what we're dealing with. So it kind of comes back on the individual, but it comes down to us as people, as parts of humanity. All right? Regardless of our views on network marketing, we should be teaching people these are the positives that you need to be looking for. These are the things that if it is going to help you, this is what you need to be looking for. And guys, I want to tackle the second issue first, the lack of knowledge and information and skills. If you are in network marketing, if you are in it and you're doing it, or if you're thinking about doing it, or maybe you just hate network marketing but you'd like to learn more about it, and you have not found information on it, in this day and age, that's on you. That is your own fault. There is so much information. I mean, I scroll down my news feed, and there's Facebook Lives on it. There's articles on it. There's people with their fan pages teaching about it. Blog posts, all types of things, just all over the place. There's so much about network marketing out there, and there's so many skills that people are constantly giving away free trainings, giving away this. Sign up for my 5-day boot camp so that you can learn all about recruiting, or learn all about attraction marketing, or learn all about how to posture yourself, how to talk to recruits, how to use Facebook. It's out there, guys. There's unlimited information out there. You couldn't read all of the information on network marketing out there. The one issue that I see with this, and the thing that stops a lot of people, is that they look out there and they say, wow, there's so much out there. I don't know what to look for. I don't know the right things to look for. And so I wanted to help out. I wanted to point you guys in a direction. Okay? And I'm not saying look at me. I'm not saying, oh, go to my blog, go to my YouTube channel, listen to my Facebook Live videos only because I'm the only leader out there. No, there are tons of reputable teaching and just giving mentors out there in the industry, okay? And so just going through, I wanted to make a short list, just a couple of people. Number one, probably the biggest guy, most well-known industry-wide trainer is Eric Worre. Everybody should know him. He's the author of GoPro. He does so many different trainings. He has a GoPro mastery event every year. He does a lot of different things just to help the industry out. Another one, Ray Higdon, along the same lines as Eric Worre. Built a network marketing company for a while. Now he goes around teaching people and helping people and coaching. All right, Tanya Eliza, Cesar Rodriguez, John and Nadia Melton. There are that small list right there, guys, will give you a wealth of information. Those are people that I tune into on a very consistent basis in order to learn from. And that's in addition to my upline, my mentors. All right? And that does not replace. Some people think, oh, if I go learn from somebody on a blog, or if I go listen to trainings or a webinar, then that kind of has to replace what my upline is teaching me. And it doesn't. What they teach, they'll always teach you. Talk with your upline. Make sure everything that we're teaching checks in with your system, your way of doing things. There will be times that it kind of goes against the grain, so to speak. Somebody may be in a company that they're a very hard proponent of, and I say old school in a very non-offensive way, but old school network marketing. Okay, just person-to-person, face-to-face meetings. They love teaching the internet side of things. They love teaching people the right way to do things. Fantastic. You know, but they're always encouraging you to listen to your upline. Follow what your mentors are saying. Because your mentors are there for you. They're the ones going to your meetings. They're the ones doing your three-way calls. They're the ones coaching you and guiding you. And so anybody who's a leader, who's coaching, they almost always will say, don't just take our word for it. Go back to your upline. Guys, that's a huge cue that you know you can listen to them. Just because they understand the process of things. They're not saying to blow off your upline. Alright? And I don't want you guys to fall into this category where you don't have the information. So just again, Eric Worre, Ray Higdon, Tanya Eliza, Cesar Rodriguez, John and Nadia Melton. Go check them out. Go listen to their videos and their blogs and their YouTube pages, guys. They are phenomenal, okay? Now, the bigger reason, the thing that I think, because there's such a wealth of information out there, because there's so much out there, and you can, I mean, man, I spent the last couple years just diving into information, learning, and sucking out every last bit I could. I could spend all day, every day, doing it because it's that much fun to me. But there's a key part. Life isn't about information, okay? It's about implementation. When you go to a meeting, when you go to an event, when you go to a webinar, you read blogs, you tune into coachings, when you do a three-way coaching call with your mentors, okay, it applies everywhere. Regardless of what you're doing, you're not there just to get the information. You're there to go take that information and implement it into your life. All right? You're there to implement it into your life. And so I think that holds back more people than ever from success in network marketing. And I think it might be the way that we've coached people, the way that we've trained people. Okay? And this isn't bad. We have to improve upon it. All right? For the longest time, when I first got started, I always thought about dreams. Okay, I'm going to dream this. I want this. And I would write down a list. And I was like, I want a sports car. I want to go travel here. I want to make this much money. I want, you know, items, more items. I want out of a job. All of these different things that I wanted in my life. All right? And that's fantastic. That I want more, that I want to be better. And I'm not knocking it at all. We should have goals on things that we want to have in our life at a point. But I think that only goes so far. Because I'll be honest, the idea of driving a nice car doesn't motivate me to go out there and put these videos on for you guys. It doesn't motivate me to get up early in the morning or to stay up late at night typing up information, typing up blogs, typing up notes for Facebook Lives. It doesn't motivate me to sacrifice time and sleep and energy. And that's nothing against you guys. It's just this. It's the car. The car doesn't motivate me to do this for you guys. Having a nice house doesn't motivate me to do this for you guys. All right? I think we've been so focused on these items, our dreams, that we've lost sight of the vision. Helen Keller said that let me find this quote from Helen Keller real fast. Okay. The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. Guys, the only thing worse than being blind, the only thing worse than not having knowledge about network marketing, about not having the knowledge to go out and accomplish your dreams, having the skills and the trainings available to you, the only thing worse than that is having all of it and waking up every day without a plan of action on how to use it, on how to implement it in our lives. Like I said, there's a wealth of knowledge. You could go through Eric Worre's entire blog, his entire YouTube channel. You could go through Ray Higdon, all of them, okay? Go through them, and you could be excited to learn it all, but all of a sudden you wake up the next day, pumped up of all this information, and you wake up and you say, okay, that's great, I got it. Now where's my success? It's not coming. Not until you go apply the things that you just learned. And that holds us back when we're just focusing on those dreams, those items that we want. Okay? And what I want us to shift from is not just having a dream, but I want us to make the shift into having a vision. All right? A vision is knowing where you want to go and where you need to be each and every day in order to arrive at your destination. You guys get that? Vision is knowing where you want to go. Not what you want to have. Not the physical things, okay? Not the money, not the items, okay? That's not what this is about. Having vision is about knowing where you want to go. You personally, your soul, your mind, your spirit. Knowing where you want to go. Okay, if I want a house, that's the dream, is the house, okay? The dream is having a house for my wife and I to live in. But the vision is becoming a leader that has helped enough people achieve success that I can buy a house. The dream is the house, okay? The dream is the item I want. The vision is knowing who I need to be, where I need to go as a person, as a human being, as a leader, as a person full of potential. That's vision, right? That's what gets me up. That's what gets me going to these videos. My vision, like I said earlier, I want to help. I don't care if I help 0.01% of network marketers become successful, like more. 0.01 more network marketers become successful, okay? I made an impact. I helped. I improved the statistics. I improved the success rate. And if we're all pitching in, okay, and that's where I want to go. That's my vision. My vision is being a help to you, being a help to your team, to your friends, your family. Because of what I do in somebody's life, because of the training that I put on, because of the blog post I make, because of the speech that I come and I make at somebody's event, all of a sudden their life transforms. Yeah, the house is nice. Yeah, the money is nice. Driving the nice car, it's okay. It's fun. It's an experience. But guess what? Driving a nice car is only cool for like the first week. Once you drive that same car every day for a week, it becomes just another car. It's just like, okay, it's a car. It works just the same as, the car from the 90s. Maybe this one breaks down a little less. You know, like it doesn't change my life. But what changes my life is whenever I can say I've become a better person. Whenever you can go out there and you say, well, yes, I'm out of a job now, but more importantly, I'm more confident in myself. More importantly, my wife and I, or my spouse and I, my kids and I, we get to spend more time together. We're closer as a family. We've become a better family. Vision is about what you're becoming, not just what you're getting. That's the shift that we need to make, because when we make that shift, you're less likely to avoid the action. You're less likely to stop yourself from going out there and making the sacrifices. It's easy. It's easy to get up in the morning and say, you know what, I really don't want to go through these actions. I don't want to call these people. I don't want to contact my chicken list. Oh my gosh, it scares me so much. I don't want to do that. And it's easy to say that when you're only chasing a house. But when you're chasing a better you, when you're chasing impacting your family's lives, when you're chasing helping other people, when you have that vision, all of a sudden you wake up and you say, how can I not? How can I not put in the hour, 2 hours, maybe if you're full-time, 8 hours, whatever it is. Okay, how can I not put that time in? How can I not make the sacrifice to say, no, you know what, I'll pass on going out tonight because I got a couple three-way calls. I got to help my team. When you have vision, you no longer shirk the action. You no longer put it off. You no longer say it's not worth it. At that point, it becomes necessary. It becomes part of you. You've just become a leader. Guys, that is what I think our big question is. That is what I think we need to be focusing on, is becoming a leader. Becoming a person with vision. Okay? And I'm not saying you have to lead hundreds or thousands or even anybody. Become a leader to yourself. Have the vision to say, I'm leading myself here. Okay? My vision, my goal isn't just to have the house. My goal is to be the person that deserves the house. My goal is to become more. Guys, as you do that, as you make that your focus, you're going to rule out all possibility of failure. Because you'll wake up every morning doing the action. And as soon as you run into something that you don't know, something you don't have skills or knowledge or anything on, you'll go find it. You'll track down mentors. You'll find somebody who has that information. You'll beg them. You'll plead with them. You'll sit there with them. You'll say, I need to know. What is it going to take for me to do for you to teach me? Because as soon as you teach me, I'm off to the races again. I'm going back to work. I'm going to put it to use. I'm going to implement it. I'm not just going to soak it up and keep it for myself. I promise you, as you guys go on and do that, as you guys go on and start putting forth the effort, as you start having that vision and learning, you are going to completely obliterate any chance of failure. I promise you that. I hope you guys got value out of this. I hope that you loved it and that it helps you in some way. It was a little bit longer tonight, guys, but there's so much important information in there that I just really wanted to get that to you. I wanted you to say, oh my gosh, that is what I need to focus on. I need to have vision. I need to have vision, and when I have that vision, everything else will fall into place. I hope that I just created or helped in some way your success. It's up to you. But I hope that you go on to be successful. I hope that you go on to change people's lives and to help them and to grow and to become somebody who deserves all of your dreams. You guys have an amazing night. I hope that I get to hear from some of you and the success stories that you're going to start to have. Have a great night, guys.